Ohai. Lusaka, the capital of Zambia, her political, industrial and cultural center. The population -1,451,145 people. 2010. The city is founded in 1905 as the railway station Lusaka, called by name the leader of the neighboring village from the tribe Tueletha. Lusaka, the relatively young city built in 1905 on the place of the small village which population was engaged in mainly agricultural activity. The city had to become a strong point of Zambia, which economy endured the rise period that was promoted in many respects by preservation of high prices of copper in the world market and the help of foreign powers, along the land trains on the new railway line Livingston-Rockingham. Nowadays to Copway. The city which planning provided existence of well-planned quarters of the European type was called in honor of one of breeding leaders. Thus, in shape and the name of future capital of the independent state, local traditions and the best European achievements harmoniously connected. In 1931 Lusaka became the administrative center of the British Protectorate Northern Rhodesia, and in 1964 as a result of declaration of Zambia as the independent republic was elected the capital of new state education. Gradually Lusaka turned into the largest political center of Zambia. There were the major political events. Elections of presidents and members of chambers of parliament, adoption of the new constitution of 1991, etc. Significant changes in cultural life of the capital and economy were observed. With assistance of the Chinese authorities from Lusaka, the railway line from the Kapiri Mposha station 185 came from Lusaka to the Tanzanian port of Dar es Salaam was laid. Lusaka holds quite advantageous position in the central part of the country. The capital is located at the height of 1280 m above sea level in a tropical zone with subequatorial climate. Here 3 seasons are obviously expressed. Rainy and warm. November, April. Dry and cool. May, July. Warm and dry. August, October. The warmest month in Lusaka, October, stem of thermometer rises up to +31 C at this time. In July air temperature goes down to +10 C. Sometimes can fall below the absolute minimum in the city in June-July made +2 C. At the same time year fluctuations of temperatures are insignificant. Average annual rainfall is about 700 and the most part drops out in the form of a rain from November to April. During a rainy season flooding of soils and formation of impassable swamps is observed. At this time the city keeps in contact with the world only thanks to existence of highways. In the neighborhood of Lusaka natural vegetation of savannas and savanna-like forests remained. The fauna in the neighborhood of the capital is presented by populations of elephants, antelopes, zebras, giraffes and also predatory animals. The world of birds, besides local types, is very various. Flying views from the north meet here. Within the city the tsetse fly, the main carrier of causative agents of a sleeping sickness, quite often comes across. Lusaka, the largest city of Zambia. The ethnic structure of the capital is presented generally by the people of language family Tuebo. It is the people of Bemba, Tonga, Arad, Inyanza, Malawi, Inyandaka, etc. Meets also small amount of natives of the countries of Europe. Official language which many capital inhabitants speak is English. Informal interpersonal communication is carried out by means of local dialects. Member, Erad, Diluval Tonga, in Nyanza. The most part of the capital population adheres to traditional local beliefs, Christians among whom Catholics and Protestants prevail meet. The Lusaka Stock Exchange, founded in 1993, works in the city. In 2007 on it 12 companies had listing. The city is connected by the railway line with the cities of Ndola, Kabwe, Livingston, Kapiri, Mposha, Empik, Nakot. In 26 came to the northeast from the city there is an international airport of Kenneth Kaunda. His reconstruction is planned. Directly within the city there is a Lusaka airport which is used by the government and the Air Force of Zambia. All public transport is presented by generally share taxis and minibuses. All carriers private. There is suburban bus traffic. Lusaka, the cultural center of Zambia. Here the most part of educational institutions of the country is concentrated. The University of Zambia. And there is an institute on studying of Africa. Works in the city also technical, pedagogical, agricultural colleges, city library, the anthropological museum and the village museum of the African life work. A special attention is deserved by a mention of the Museum of Communities into presenting to attention of visitors traditional applied art of the people living in the territory of Zambia. Lusaka's National Council on Scientific Research and Society on Protection of Wild Animals and the Nature of Zambia. There are several movie theaters and small theater on which stage local amateur collectives carry out statements. The city is rather poor architectural and historical monuments, however in it there is a set of galleries where works of local artists are exposed. Visual Gallery of the Fine Arts of Henry Tayali around Shoe Bronze, the Impala Gallery and the Garden of a Sculpture and Garden House Hotel located near the center are considered as the best of such exhibition centers for the right. One more site of Lusaka is the Craft Kamvala Market, borrowing several trade quarters to the south from the central regions. This market is located under the open sky and the diversity and noise reminds East markets. Also it is possible to carry the National Museum, Anglican Cathedral of the Sacred Crucifixion, a zoo and the Botanical Park to sites of the city. Also far. Write comments. Read comments. Interesting people will tell interesting stories. All of good mood and good luck.